Why he... Ugh. Oh. Hello. Hello, I'm JCritic. I remember it because I have to. You gotta be kidding me. For fans of channels that have way more subscribers than I do, I'm gonna state this now. I apologize in advance for this video. However, I am the JCritic. I criticize at only 16. I'm a 16-year-old critic. What can I say? This is the internet of YouTube these days. So I just got done watching a movie, and I only have to view it once, because it's not much of a movie at all. It is The Creators. Ironically, it's a bunch of YouTubers. 3 of them to be precise. All of them with people with their subscriber numbers over 1 million. Oh, dear God, I'm gonna get hated. Oh, why? Oh well, let's get into this. I really don't have time. I'm a critic, what can I say? So, you can get this, The Creators, on the Google Play Store for free. I wouldn't recommend it. I just wouldn't. I have no idea what big YouTube event they're at, but they're at it. And it looks like 3 origin stories combined in about a half an hour's time. There's a girl that likes to do makeup. There's a guy that likes to do anime who had a friend die in a really tragic story. Great. And then you had twin brothers who look like or look similar. That's great. Whoop-de-doo, I don't know much about them, and I don't care to watch the movie again. I just don't. I don't have the time or the patience to go viewing something that clearly has no real story narrative. I just don't have the time in the world. I kind of hate myself for making this video, though. The makeup YouTube channel, the girl, she can get scared easily. She's kind of shy. It's like panic attacks, I think she has, or something like that. So she gets a little nervous around public speaking. One of them, the animator guy, his friend died and stuff, and he was battling like depression and stuff, and he just wants to leave a legacy. And then you got like a more recent channel of the 2 brothers who do random videos that people request and stuff like that. Joyful. Apparently, they gave some very useful advice on being a YouTuber. So make videos daily. That ain't gonna happen, at least not now. Who knows, maybe, but, I mean, to get a video out every single day is not gonna be easy. Running 2 channels at the age of 16, not to mention, I also got school, swimming, cello, clarinet. I promise you I will get some videos of those out soon. But I'm balancing so many things. Right now, it's not going to be easy. But once I get older, past high school, now all I have to really balance is my music, my job, and this. Hey, 3 items. That's easy enough. And I do one of them with a friend, too. Perfect. Cool. So, The Creators. It was not much of a story at all, which makes every scene, in my opinion, completely pointless. I hate hating on YouTubers. They all have more people than I do, by the way. One of them had like 5 million, the other one had 3 million. I think one of them is just about to hit 1 million, or has already hit 1 million probably at this point. Why create a movie about this? I'm a critic. I criticize everything. I feel so bad. By the way, for those of you who enjoy those YouTube channels, I suggest you go check it out. It's The Creators. Go look it up. It's free to download. Hooray! That's how I got my hands on it. And it's a low-budget movie. I don't even consider it a movie. What would I consider this to be? Another documentary on 3 people in the span of a half an hour. By the way, this is the longest movie I've seen up to this point. At first I thought it was The Creation, and I could tie it in with the following videos. I don't even have them. Of course I don't have them. Ugh, great. I was hoping to tie this in with videos I plan on making in the future, and now I can't because it's about a bunch of YouTubers. Great! I'm scared. Please don't hate me for this. I don't know too much about any of those channels, nor do I care, if I'm going to be honest. The rest of the top can be hard. Some have worked hard, others are a massive hit. If I had to give a guess, I'd say one worked hard, the other one semi-worked hard, semi had it overnight, and one of them had it overnight. I'll tell you right now, the depressing guy, he works hard. The girl, she has an asthma, oh yeah, it's asthma, never mind. It's asthma. So she semi-worked hard, because it was a slow-building following. Kind of like The Nightmare Before Christmas. And then the twins, I don't even remember from where, they were the instant success. And they were also the newest of the bunch, so that's kind of interesting. They have some interesting facts, like a place has 4 million people and stuff. I mean, when you look at me, I got just silly stuff. I mean, I'm silly. Look, I got a V for Vendetta mask. Look, I got a Batman mask. Oh, gosh. What a terrible shame. You know, honestly, you really might as well just... Oh my gosh, you might as well put me in a top hat that says Happy New Year's Eve. Oh, come on, really? Oh, whatever. I have silly stuff. I'm silly. I'm only 16, and you expect me to compete with those people? It makes me feel kind of sad that I'm judging their stories of them rising to the top. In the end, this is one of the longer videos that I've had to see. And I did not bother watching the credits, because I already had to figure out how to go about this. I mean, I'm criticizing origin stories of people that have over 1 million subscribers. Some of those subscribers could be subscribed to my channel, as we speak. What the fudge am I gonna do? I guess this is the life of a critic, eh? Oh, whatever. So, if you wanted my opinion on the creators, I don't want to give it one, to be honest. I'll give one. I don't care. It's terrible for a number of reasons. For me, in particular, just a few things that quickly stand out. There's no real story, as I mentioned, because it's 3 YouTubers and how they became so successful. I don't really count that as a story. There's no protagonists, there's no antagonists, there's no story driving the plot, there's none of that. It's just kind of random people put together and a random combination of things, I think for Summer City, or whatever the event they were attending at the time was. They all had live videos recording as they were going through these amazing processes of weird stuff. Yeah, it's weird. I don't like it in general. In my opinion, I don't like it. It's the first bad thing I saw out of the 3. And now I can start going to movies. We're done with the Google Play low quality stuff. Hooray. By the way, go check those other 2. We started with Sintel at 14 minutes. It's the first JCritic review, and honestly, it was the best of all of them, which surprises me, because it's also the shortest of them all. This is my point. Going back to that review, in 14 minutes, they've told a better story than the creators did in 30 minutes. What kind of a world are we living in? Anyways, enough about Sintel. Go look that up later. Up next, we had the low quality, A Dream Preferred. Uploaded today, by the way, if you want to go check it out. Link might be in the description. Don't know. But we did A Dream Preferred. An interesting concept, an interesting story that had some pointless scenes. It was more of a documentary of the Tonka brothers rising to the top with an ice cream company. It's an alright story. It looks like the Tonka brothers themselves actually produced this because there are some scenes I find not really needed that were in there. Yeah, just some pointless scenes. And then we had a lovely ex machina of them going at random from $0 to the $280,000 that they needed to buy the truck that's on the front cover. And by the way, I've seen Sintel 3 times. I've watched A Dream Preferred twice, and I only had to see the creators, the movie I'm reviewing now, once. Haha! The logic is totally with us here. Oh, I sense the disturbance in this so bad. hopefully on the JCritic review, hopefully we'll get to some more interesting stories with a story plot in these reviews, hopefully. But I figured if I was going to start small, then why not start with some low-budget films? You can't get any cheaper than free, buddy. So, that's why I've started with the Google Play movies that were for free. And they've been interesting. Surprisingly, a majority of them have actually not been that bad, which I was actually expecting the opposite. I was expecting them to be really bad, and then the movies would be really good. I hope this doesn't mean we go in reverse order, and the movies are going to be bad, as these are pretty good. Oh, whatever. Anyways, in my opinion, the creators, it's not even a movie. I don't know why it counts as a movie. It really should just, I don't know. Now, you probably can go see the creators free on YouTube. I would imagine so. It's about 3 popular YouTubers. I mean, could you imagine if YouTube didn't post this? How funny it would be. And by the way, in case you're wondering which one's the correct one, it should be about 30 minutes and 14 seconds long at max. So that's what you're looking for if you're looking for the full version. I don't know. It didn't feel like much of a story to begin with. And I still don't sense one. I could very much not relate to any of them at all. Apart from the animated, depressed guy. I could relate to somewhat. Because he's worked his way to the top. And he's really trying hard. And he's staying on his A game. After his friend died, it hit him hard, and he even had to record a video honoring his friend 3 times. Because the first time, he didn't cry. He felt it would make him look cold. The second time, he cried a little too much, he thought. And the third time, he got it just right. With the old saying, a single tear down his eye. These stories are amazing, but I kind of wish each one of them had a half an hour into themselves. At least then it could have been easier. And they just kind of change whenever. It's like, oh, we're going to do the makeup girl first. Now we're going to go to the animated guy first. Oh, we got to get to this. They mix them up all in between. Could you literally just not tell each story in order? The first little bit, we're going to do the makeup girl. Alright, her story. Done. It's all nicely there. Now, okay, who else do we want to do? Do we want to do the brothers, or are we going to do the animated guy? Let's do the animated guy. Let's sort of get them emotionally invested into this before we bring them the joy at the end. Alright, cool. We're going to do the entire animated guy story. Boom! Done! Hooray! Now we just have to do the brothers right at the end. We're all happy. Load those credits. Get it made. Boop! Done! Amazing! And you could have actually made money off of it. It would have been at about an hour and 30 minutes instead of the 30-minute thing that we got, but at least it's not all mumble-jumble every which way. Who knows? I mean, in the end, I kind of wished I never had to watch it, but you know what? As a critic and as a reviewer myself, I have to be aware of what I'm doing at all costs. Hopefully the fans of these YouTube channels won't get mad at me. I really hope this is gonna suck, isn't it? Well, I have no budgeting, I have no special sound effects, I have no fancy things because I'm quite frankly not old enough or have the time to learn it. Again, like I said, I'm a busy boy. In high school, grade 11, in case you're wondering, I swim competitively, I play cello and clarinet. Again, those videos will be coming out soon, hopefully. I don't have time. I don't always have time. And I also don't have a part-time job. So it's not like I'm making money. It's not like I'm making crazy amounts of money. Like, I just started getting a part-time. Like, I just have a job now. And that's because my friend, one of my friends are moving out. You know, and last time I worked, I got about $40 here. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get paid that much on it. It's an odd job, but it still makes me some money. Most of my money comes from Christmas. There's a shocker for you. And my birthday, which is February the 1st. You'll get a special video for that, I promise. Yeah, that's about it. I don't do much, actually. I don't make a whole lot of money. Like I said, only 2 days. There are only about 2 days of the year I actually make decent money, and that's those two. And I will put those into wisely. Overall, I don't want to say my goals now for 2017, because I'm going to save that for a New Year's Eve video, when I'm not playing the JCritic role. I'll actually wait until J Ward actually does it, although I am J Ward. However, I'm going to try to distinguish based upon look. My distinct look will tell you guys which character I'm playing, whether I'm J Ward or JCritic in this case. When this jacket's on, it's JCritic time. I sound so silly, don't I? Nah, what am I doing? But yeah, overall, this video, I think, is bad. It's really bad. It's not even a movie. I can't even call it a movie. I don't want to call it a movie. I just want to call it a rise. Because it shows the rise of 3 very successful YouTube channels. You know, I actually would go look up those YouTube channels to see what their subscriber number is, but I don't have the time or the care, because in YouTube land, as it's mentioned in there by them too, it's funny. There's only one person you look out for, and that's yourself. You look out for your own brand, not everybody else's, which is exactly what I'm doing. I'm looking after my own brand. I've got the silliest of rooms. I mean, seriously, come on. This is like literally my background majority of the time. It's just my room. And I collect odds and ends, and normally this door is not open. Why is this door open? This is literally where I do the majority of my recording. All in here. The door is going to come back into frame because it's just going to open anyway, so we're just going to leave it open. I don't understand how this gets considered a movie by any stretch of the imagination. If anything, you should consider it a live event, like those pay-per-views, like WrestleMania and Survivor Series and SummerSlam and all that good stuff, because it's not much of a movie. This may be one of my longest reviews, but I think it's deemed necessary, because this is the longest cheap production film I've gone through thus far. Hopefully I'll start to get into some actual DVD stuff soon. Hopefully. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I gotta work with what I got. And I do that quite well. So, yeah. Keep an eye on my channel for the latest content. Again, if you're a subscriber of any of the channels that were in the creators, I'm terribly sorry that I had to go hate on them. I don't hate them. I just don't care for them. Anyways, I'm JCritic. I remember it because I have to. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Do me a favor. If there's a movie you would like to see the JCritic try to review, let me know in the comments section. I'd be interested to hear what devious and terrible movies you would have in store for me. Who knows? Maybe you want to punish me for the comments I had to make here. Who knows? I don't even know. But for now, I'm JCritic. I remember it because I had to.